distinguished advocates of democracy. I extend my warmest greetings to all of you here in Krungthep, which means the City of Angels in Thai, and is known as Bangkok to most of you for the Asia Democracy Assembly 2023. Your presence, your dedication to the cause of democracy, and your unwavering commitment to a brighter future for Asia are truly inspiring. It is an honor to address such a diverse and passionate assembly of democracy champions. As we convene here today, I am reminded of the immense value of our shared endeavor, our journey towards fostering democracy, building strategic partnerships, and ensuring sustainable cooperation in Asia is both noble and necessary. In this pivotal moment, let us reflect on the current state of democracy in Asia and envision a path ahead, drawing inspiration from the progress we have made and the challenges we have overcome. Presently, it's crucial to recognize that the region still grapples with many draconian autocratic regimes and practices which test our resilience and dedication to democratic ideals. These challenges have tested our resolve, and they are not isolated. Global statistics paint a sobering picture of the state of democracy. The world hosts only 34 liberal democracies, the lowest count in the last 25 years, representing just 13% of the population. This decline underscores the urgency for collective action and unwavering dedication to the cause of democracy. As we look into the future, I see democracy in Asia advancing and flourishing, provided we continue to nurture and protect its core elements. Our assembly today is more than just a conference. It's a beacon of hope and a testament to the collective resolve to nurture and protect democratic values. Let's dive deeper into critical factors necessary for sustaining democracy, which are particularly relevant in the Asian context, including: first, a robust opposition movement; second, the active role of the fourth and fifth estates; third, levels of international linkages and scrutiny that each society has; and fourth, the drive to reform from within various political institutions in a particular country. So let me begin with the necessity of the presence of a proactive, robust opposition. A thriving democracy hinges on the presence of a vigorous opposition that can effectively hold those in power accountable. Opposition parties play a pivotal role in offering alternative policies and perspectives, ensuring that the government remains responsive to the needs and inspiration of the people. This approach goes beyond mere criticism, encompassing collaboration on issues of national importance and articulating a clear alternative vision for the future. Without proactive opposition, the democratic landscape becomes one-sided and less effective in fulfilling its purpose. This is what the Move Forward Party has accomplished during the last 3 years. But as you may have noticed, our work is far from finished. And for this, the Thai people need all your support. Second, let's dive into the fourth and the fifth estates. While you may be more acquainted with the first three estates, namely executive, legislative, and judiciary branches, additional estates have proven to be essential in propelling democratic progress. The fourth estate, for example, embodied by the media, and the fifth estate, symbolizing public participation, together form a comprehensive foundation for a functioning democracy. A free and independent media acts as a watchdog, holding power accountable and facilitating the flow of information to the public. Simultaneously, active public engagement fosters civic participation and a sense of ownership in the democratic process. Now, let's turn our attention to the third one, the significance of international linkages and scrutiny. Democracy does not flourish in isolation. International linkages and scrutiny are indispensable for promoting transparency, accountability, and shared values of democracy. Collaborative efforts across borders strengthen the democratic fabric and offer support in times of need. They provide assistance, facilitate dialogue, and help maintain democratic standards. These linkages are critical in fostering a global community that upholds and protects democratic values. All of you, as delegates of this assembly, play a vital role in these international linkages that contribute to building strong democratic norms. And finally, let's explore the importance of the drive to reform from within. Sustainable democracy often necessitates reform and adaptation from within political institutions. The democratization process in Korea in 1980s, which witnessed a reform of the Korean Military Academy, and Indonesia in the late 1990s, where civilian-military relations were adapted to ensure civilian control over the military, serve as prime examples of nations that were able to evolve and adapt their systems to better serve the interests of their citizens. These cases underscore the importance of initiating reforms from within the system, aligning it to democratic principles. During my recent trip to the United States, I had the privilege of meeting top scholars on democracy who have shed light on the fragility of democratic systems. Their insights are particularly relevant to the challenges we currently face in Asia, in Thailand, my party, the Move Forward Party, and I have encountered constitutional court cases that raise concerns of the so-called tyranny of the minority and the practice of constitutional hardballs. These cases exemplify the misuse of legal mechanisms to undermine the democratic will of the majority and obstruct the opposition. The path to democracy is not straightforward. It is often marked by setbacks and struggles, but our dedication to democratic cause remains steadfast. We must build strategic partnerships and foster sustainable cooperation to reinforce the foundations of democracy in Asia. Our collaborative efforts can ignite transformative change. Learning from each other's experiences and sharing our knowledge, resources, and expertise will help us seize this opportunity. The journey to a democracy is challenging, but we treat it collectively, united by our unwavering commitment to democratic values. Together, we can pave the way for a more just and equitable future for all, for many generations to come. Thank you, and let our work begin.